Switzerland might be small, but it's seriously stunning. Tucked right in the heart of the Alps, it offers non-stop 360-degree mountain views that feel straight out of a postcard. Add in some sparkling lakes, a timeless charm, and maybe even a nod to its most iconic fictional resident, Heidi, and you've got a destination that mixes luxury with natural beauty. From world-famous banks to peaceful alpine meadows, Switzerland really has it all. It's like someone took a storybook and brought it to life. And trust me, after filming in some of the most incredible places on Earth, Switzerland still blew me away. So, get ready to pack your bags, grab your hiking boots, and maybe even practice your yodeling, because here's our take on the top 10 places you absolutely need to visit in Switzerland. Let's go. First up, Interlaken, the adventure capital of Switzerland. Tranquility meets thrills here. It's all about the great outdoors. Imagine waking up to the sun rising over the Eiger, Jungfrau and Monch peaks. Interlaken is the perfect base camp for any adventure in the Bernese Oberland, after exploring refuel with some raclette. Next stop, we're heading to Lausanne, a city that's as elegant as it is exciting. Home to the International Olympic Committee, it's perfect for Olympic enthusiasts. But don't worry, you don't have to be an Olympian to feel right at home here. Cobblestone streets, lively cafes, and a lakeside promenade make it irresistible. Lausanne is part of the Swiss Riviera, glamorous and stunning. All right, folks, buckle up because we're heading to Geneva, a city that's basically a superhero headquarters in real life. Okay, maybe not literally, but it's about as close as you can get. See, Geneva is where the world comes together to, try and make the world a better place. It's home to the UN's European headquarters, the Red Cross, and about 20 other global organizations. So if you've ever wanted to feel like you're at the center of it all, Geneva's the place to be. But don't worry, it's not all serious business here. Geneva also happens to be insanely beautiful. And I'm not just talking about the kind of beauty that makes you stop and stare, although there's plenty of that too. I'm talking about the kind of beauty that comes from being surrounded by nature. Geneva is incredibly green. And I mean literally green. Over 20% of the city is covered in parks, earning it the nickname City of Parks. Chapter 4, Zurich. From art museums to all-night parties, get ready to dive into a city that's as dynamic as it is historic. We're heading to Zurich, Switzerland's largest city and a cultural powerhouse. Zurich will surprise you. It's a global hub for finance and business, but also a place where creativity thrives. Over 50 museums showcase everything from ancient artifacts to contemporary art. And the nightlife? Zurich knows how to have a good time. Trendy clubs, live music, or cozy pubs, Zurich's got you covered. Chapter 5. Zermatt Matterhorn Views and Car-Free Bliss. Get ready to experience the Swiss Alps in all their glory. We're heading to Zermatt, a legendary village that's as charming as it is breathtaking. Now, Zermatt is famous for a few things. First off, it's home to the Matterhorn, that iconic jagged peak that's practically synonymous with Switzerland. Seriously, you've definitely seen pictures of this mountain, even if you didn't know its name. It's that impressive. And speaking of impressive, Zermatt is also a car-free zone. That's right, folks, no cars allowed. Well, except for electric vehicles, but you get the idea. This makes Zermatt incredibly peaceful and pedestrian-friendly. You can stroll through the village's charming streets, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and soak up the stunning alpine scenery without the constant hum of engines. But don't let the tranquility fool you. Zermatt is also a haven for adventurers. Chapter 6, Jungfrau region, where fairy tales come to life. All right, adventurers, get ready for a journey to a place that feels like it's straight out of a fairy tale. We're talking about the Jungfrau region, a place where snow-capped peaks pierce the sky, waterfalls cascade down sheer cliffs, and charming villages dot the landscape. This is the Swiss Alps at their most magical, and trust me, it's even more incredible in person. Now, the Jungfrau region was once a destination reserved for hardcore mountaineers and intrepid explorers. But these days, thanks to some seriously impressive engineering, it's accessible to everyone. We're talking cogwheel trains that climb mountainsides, cable cars that soar over glaciers, and well-maintained hiking trails that offer breathtaking views at every turn. So, whether you're an experienced hiker or just starting out, the Jungfrau region has something for you. One of the best ways to experience this region is to hop on the Jungfrau Railway. one of the highest railways in Europe. This engineering marvel will whisk you up to the Jungfraujoch, also known as the top of Europe. Get ready for a taste of the Mediterranean Swiss style. We're heading south to Lugano, a city that's as vibrant as it is beautiful. Nestled on the shores of Lake Lugano, surrounded by mountains, this place is where Swiss efficiency meets Italian passion. And let me tell you, it's a winning combination. Lugano is often called the Monte Carlo of Switzerland, and for good reason. It's a playground for the rich and famous, with its luxurious hotels, designer boutiques, and glamorous casinos. But don't worry, you don't need a celebrity budget to enjoy Lugano. The city's stunning scenery, charming old town, and laid-back atmosphere are enough to charm anyone. One of the best things about Lugano is its location, situated on the southern slopes of the Alps, with a mild, almost Mediterranean climate. This means you can soak up the sun on the shores of Lake Lugano, explore the city's many parks and gardens, and even enjoy some al fresco dining well into the evening. Get ready to set sail on an adventure across one of Europe's most beautiful lakes. We're talking about Lake Geneva, a sparkling jewel nestled between Switzerland and France. This massive lake, shaped like a crescent moon, is surrounded by snow-capped mountains, rolling vineyards, and charming towns just begging to be explored. And the best part, you can experience it all from the water. Now, Lake Geneva is huge. We're talking 45 miles long and over 8 miles wide at its widest point. So, whether you're into leisurely cruises, adrenaline-pumping water sports, or just soaking up the sun on deck, Lake Geneva has something for you. One of the best ways to experience the lake is to hop on a ferry and explore the charming towns that dot its shores. On the Swiss side, you've got Montreux, famous for its jazz festival and stunning views of the Alps. Then there's Lausanne, the Olympic capital we talked about earlier, with its elegant architecture and vibrant cultural scene. Get ready to be enchanted. We're heading to Lucerne, a city that's so picturesque it feels like it's straight out of a fairy tale. Seriously, this place is like something you dream up. Nestled on the shores of Lake Lucerne, surrounded by snow-capped mountains, Lucerne is a feast for the senses. We're talking cobblestone streets lined with colorful buildings, charming bridges adorned with flowers, and a historic old town that's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's no wonder Lucerne is often called one of the prettiest cities in the world. Now, one of the first things you'll notice about Lucerne is its incredible bridges. These aren't your average bridges, mind you. The Chapel Bridge, for example, is the oldest covered wooden bridge in Europe, dating back to the 14th century. It's adorned with paintings depicting scenes from Lucerne's history, and it's a truly magical sight to behold. Then there's the Spreuer Bridge, another covered wooden bridge, this one decorated with paintings of the Dance of Death. It's a bit macabre, sure, but also strangely beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, no trip to Lucerne would be complete without a visit to the Lion Monument. Has a lot more to offer. So there you have it, folks, our whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-visit places in Switzerland. From the soaring peaks of the Alps to the sparkling waters of Lake Geneva, this country is a feast for the senses. Switzerland may be small, but every corner is packed with natural beauty, rich culture, and unforgettable experiences. Whether you're into skiing, hiking, history, or just relaxing lakeside with a cup of coffee and a view, this country delivers. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready for an adventure you'll never forget. Which of these incredible destinations are on your bucket list? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.